Here's today's In Touch devotion.
Today's scripture reading begins in verse 19 of Genesis chapter 25. Now these are the records of the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham fathered Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel the Aramean of Paddan Aram, the sister of Laban the Aramean, to be his wife. Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was unable to have children. And the Lord answered him, and his wife Rebekah conceived. But the children struggled together within her. And she said, "If it is so, why am I in this condition?" So she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said to her, "Two nations are in your womb, and two peoples will be separated from your body. And one people will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger." When her days leading to the delivery were at an end, behold, there were twins in her womb. Now the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they named him Esau. Afterward, his brother came out with his hand holding onto Esau's heel, so he was named Jacob. And Isaac was 60 years old when she gave birth to them. When the boys grew up, Esau became a skillful hunter, a man of the field. But Jacob was a civilized man, living in tents. Now Isaac loved Esau because he had a taste for game, but Rebekah loved Jacob. When Jacob had cooked a stew one day, Esau came in from the field, and he was exhausted. And Esau said to Jacob, "Please, let me have a mouthful of that red stuff there, for I am exhausted." Therefore he was called Edom by name. But Jacob said, "First, sell me your birthright." Esau said, "Look, I am about to die, so of what use then is the birthright to me?" And Jacob said, "First, swear to me." So he swore an oath to him, and sold his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and lentil stew, and he ate and drank, and got up and went on his way. So Esau despised his birthright.
The problem with being nearsighted is the inability to see what's far away. Though we usually think of this as strictly a physical problem, it's also possible to be spiritually short-sighted. That's exactly what happened with Esau in today's passage. He traded his birthright and all its long-term blessings for the immediate physical gratification of a bowl of soup. That sounds very foolish to us, yet we too can give up something excellent for temporary satisfaction. This happens when those of us who are believers give higher priority to our desires, appetites, or emotions than to the Lord. If our focus is on the temporal rather than the eternal, we'll make decisions based on today's needs and desires without considering tomorrow's consequences. In doing so, we sacrifice lasting treasure for fleeting satisfaction. To guard against what happened to Esau, avoid making important decisions in times of physical, emotional, or spiritual weakness. Take time to ask the Lord for guidance and let biblical principles guide your thinking. Remember, self-control is a virtue God highly values. So view every temptation to satisfy desires quickly as an opportunity to practice self-restraint and trust God.